Welcome, Tiger fans. Are you ready? Tonight at Turpin Stadium, the St. Mary's Tigers takes one of our biggest rivals, Logansport, in a game that could very well decide the district championship. These are the moments we live for, the kind of game that stays with you for years. These two teams have clashed for years, often defining the season. But who could forget just a few short years ago, St. Mary's never gave up. 2 touchdowns in the final minute, and then the victory with a 2-point conversion. That's the heart of St. Mary's football, and with the district supremacy on the line tonight, our Tigers are ready to make their mark. But this game isn't about history, it's about now. The senior class, Peyton Mitchell, Braylon Norman, Camden Litton, Vincent Hung Dang, Chance Rushing. These seniors have battled in the trenches, led on both sides of the ball, and tonight they'll need your support. Every fan, the energy, your voice, it could make a difference. And here we are in our house, Turpin Stadium, under perfect football weather. The atmosphere is electric. The home crowd will need to be louder than ever for our Tigers to prevail. Get loud, get proud, and get ready for a night of unforgettable football. Tonight, we fight for district dominance. Trent?
Well, Chad, glad to be back with you. Certainly looks like the coin toss is underway, and I believe our St. Mary's Tigers may have won the toss here. So we'll see what they elected to do. And the decision forthcoming, St. Mary's is going to receive the ball. I like that idea. If we won the toss, try to get on offense first, see what you can do. And I will tell you, one of the things I noticed watching film, Chad, the special teams of this Logansport Tiger team, pretty much non-existent. So you're liable to get a good short kick, might get good field position, could do something with it early. As you stated in that opening intro, beautiful field conditions, 76 degrees, clear, beautiful night, minimal breeze, flag hardly moving, moving rendition of the Star Spangled Banner by Miss Candace Bush. It's electric, buddy. It's go time.
All right, it's St. Mary's Logansport. This is when you buckle that chin strap a little bit tighter. It's I would say that 95% of the time, the winner of this game wins district.
Yeah, it's, at least for the last decade or more.
Yes, yeah. It's as long as I can remember, it's been that way. Logansport, a few less players this year, but 11 strong, definitely. You know they're going to have speed. You got a big bruiser tailback. That's a man child.
He is. He goes both ways. Tanashton Bland, a senior defensive end, running back, 6'2", 215, and he runs with a purpose. He really does. He's a bruiser. He can gut you, and they'll try to keep you honest. They'll put the ball in the air a couple of times.
He goes both ways.
He goes both ways. Plays defensive end. And
looks like Logansport getting ready for an onside kick. As we call it, Trent, probably not going to really see a big kickoff, deep kickoff here.
Nope. Kick is away, kind of a squib kick taken in at the 29, up to the 35, almost to the 40, but wrestled down there by a host of Logansport Tigers. It would be 1st and 10 St. Mary's at their own 38-yard line. I think he got a little more forward progress. They mark him at the 36-yard line.
Chance Rushing with the return there for the Tigers. Honestly, Trent, I had a different guy having the ball. I did. You did too? Okay.
I did. I really thought,
I thought he fumbled it the way he looked.
Let that go through. I mean, I think one of those short up-backs should have taken that. So 1st and 10, St. Mary's.
Call Yop up top. And
spread formation, man in motion to the right side. That'll put 2 right, a wing to the right, and a stacked tailback in John Paul. And that's just kind of a muff play there, but they're going to make positive yardage out of it. He opened up to the right. John Paul, stutter step to the left. John, just a miscommunication. That's not the way you want to start the ball game, but positive yardage on first down.
Busted play, got 5 yards out of the deal there, but you think you're going to get the first play right because you know you practiced it all week.
Everybody knows what you're going to open up with, right?
A lot of our St. Mary's Tigers wearing some pink accent on their uniform tonight in support of the breast cancer awareness. Very few of us have not been touched by breast cancer in some form or fashion.
You're right. Wing right, Norman goes that way. It's a straight quarterback run, and Norman gets wrestled down from behind.
Oh, where's the flag, baby?
Yeah, no doubt. He got wrestled out of bounds, almost a horse collar. It's going to set up a 3rd and manageable about 3 at the St. Mary's 40. 3-yard line. Only 11:27 showing on the first quarter clock. I think Natcher Central played last night, didn't they?
Yes, they did. A little tough outing. They played Opelousas, and they had a huge running back.
Yeah.
Big old boy.
So Tigers of St. Mary's comes to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Running back in John Paul. Norman rolls left. Has a nice intended receiver, and just out of the outstretched hands of number 5 there, Chance rushing, and I think with a little bit of
A little more finesse on that ball.
yeah, absolutely. That's first down territory. Going to set up 4th down, and our kicking team coming in.
I'd like to see that play go to the right more because of a right-handed quarterback. You always want to try to give your quarterback, let him throw on that, his arm side.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very difficult for any quarterback, but especially a young one, to kind of throw across your body.
It's tough to do. It's a dangerous returner for Logansport. We got that Olympic speed out here.
So
Tigers doing a lot of shifting, probably trying to get Logansport to jump here.
Yep.
Oh, line drive kick. That's
He
dangerous.
took it in as a fair catch. So
We want a little more height under the ball there. We don't want to let that young man catch the ball in space.
Jordan Michel, number 2 for Logansport,
Hey,
fair caught at his own 22. And like you said, Chad, he might have had a little chance there because it was a line drive.
It was a line drive kick right at him.
Wasn't any hang time to let your defenders get down there.
So Logansport got a big offensive line. A lot of meat up there. The Texas boys know how to feed them over there.
They sure do.
I mean, I didn't mean that.
East Texas.
East Texas.
They're going to break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. You'll see several things out of them, Chad, but like you said, pretty much both sides. Center's not big, but the guards and tackles are. So wing to the right, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. A stacked running back on the right side, looking to pass initially, setting up the tunnel screen and sniffed out from behind, not before almost 8 yards is gained. Trying to see who that was on the
Peyton
tackle.
Mitchell.
Mitchell, yeah. So
and that good thing is he was another step or 2 away from accelerating.
Absolutely. So 2nd and a short 1 for Logansport with the screen set up on their first play from scrimmage. They will huddle up. 1st and 10, Logansport at their own 31-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. A wing back to the left, handoff left side. Here's a dangerous number.
Tigers bottle him up.
I see almost 11 hats on the ball right there.
Peyton Mitchell led the way there. Wasn't worried about the size at all.
Nope.
Gave him a good little pop there. I think that running back's girlfriend just changed her status on Facebook to it's complicated after that leg.
Right.
Big 3rd down here for the St. Mary's Tigers to hold them here. Wait, they broke the huddle with 12 guys.
Yeah, let's see.
Where's the flag?
1, 2, 3, 4.
The guy they broke the huddle with 12 guys.
Yeah. So push to the left, and forward progress is going to get it for him. He gained about 3. It's going to move the chains. 1st and 10, Logansport. Just a lead off tackle there, but you're right, Chad. If you break them with 12, that's on you, man.
Ref missed that one. I don't know how you miss it with a guy running out of the huddle. Yeah.
For the sidelines, 9:29 to go in first quarter action, 0-0 here at home.
Logansport, two wide receivers on the near side here, 1 up top.
Snap is back, pass. Oh my gosh, wide open. Just
young Brent, he can't give that much space on him. He's too worried about getting deep.
Yeah.
And he's playing 15 yards off the ball, and you just can't do that.
Yeah. That's number 2, Jordan Michel, the fellow that was back for the fair catch on the punt reception. Logansport crosses midfield, has it at the St. Mary's Tiger 49-yard line on the left hash, going towards the south end zone. Snap is back, pitch to the right, off tackle, and gets brought down from the inside. I believe that was probably
Atlas.
Yeah,
Atlas ran him down.
Some big gains.
Logan, the good stop there by the Tigers to hold them to a 2nd and long here and get them in long yardage situations. I don't believe the quarterback has a great arm. I think he's going to be a lot of bubble screens and stuff underneath.
They mix it up really good. you'll see a majority of running from the big senior, but they're going to keep you honest. They sure will. So power left formation, man in motion, pitch to the left, and just caught up corner. He's going to get first down territory and plenty more. He's up to the St. Mary's 30-yard line. That's when you got to maintain, contain.
Got it. Hold your containment. Got to do it.
And if you feel like you're getting held, you better sell it like
you better stretch the jersey out, do something.
You better sell it like a cart going to Christmas right there. First and 10, St. Mary's. First and 10 at St. Mary's 30-yard line. 7:50 to go here in first quarter action. Logansport comes to the line of scrimmage, 2 receivers to the right. Kind of a power stack formation on the right side, man in motion. A little bit of a counter to the big attack, breaks some tackles, and he's going to have additional first down territory, 15-yard run, pushed out of bounds at the St. Mary's 14-yard line. First and 10, Logansport.
We're going to need our right cornerback. He's got to come up harder than that. I mean, I know he's a big guy, but he's got to come up harder than that.
Certainly
just go low.
So Logansport with a little sustained drive after St. Mary's initial drive stalled. 7:33 clock stop as he went out of bounds, and they moved the change here. So power right formation, the tailback stacked behind the quarterback in the pistol, handoff, just almost tackled. This is going to be touchdown.
Yeah.
And that young man is dangerous.
I think Peyton Mitchell had him in the backfield and just missed him. No, that's not Peyton. I'm sorry. It's Jennison Morgan.
Yeah.
Jennison Morgan. Missed him there.
Caden Carter, listed as number 1, a senior running back, cornerback, 6'1", 163, and he turned it on.
Made one guy miss and got the edge on us.
Once again, limited special teams. They are going to go for 2 here. Saw this in film. Rarely do they try to kick the extra point. Snap is back, handoff left side. Number 1 walks into the end zone untouched. And that'll be 8-0 Logansport with 7:26 to go. And Chad, we got some first quarter sponsors we need to thank somewhere.
Yes, we do. We'll take a quick commercial while we get our things in order here. Thanks for putting me on the spot, Trent.
Anytime.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
This is the game I couldn't find. Welcome back, Tiger fans. Logansport getting ready to kick off to our Tigers. Again, we're probably anticipating a little squib kick from the Logansport Tigers. You know, we talk about teams that don't have a field goal kicker just because I guess we're cocky because we've had 2,
right.
You know, the last 10 years.
Taking on the bounce 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
I like the way that return was.
Yeah.
Hit it hard. You know, don't tiptoe. Just go.
Good field position. Catch it on one bounce and go. And I believe
Shalinganey with a nice return there. You're never going to break it if you're tiptoeing.
St. Mary's needs a good little sustained drive here and answer that touchdown with some points of their own. And I'm a little concerned that, the 8 versus 7, if we can get down there and score. But first things first.
Running back.
So St. Mary's in their pistol formation with receivers top and bottom of the formation. And they're going to false start, see who it's on.
I got a feeling our center moved the ball.
We don't know him, do we?
No, that'd be my wife's job.
I thought so. No relation.
No.
A method of no relation. So it will be an infraction. 7:20 and counting. 8-0 Logansport. Ball back up to the 40-yard line of St. Mary's. Same formation, man in motion now to the left side. That'll put 2 left, 1 right, wing to the right, counter play, and man, that was just blown up. And that's just good athleticism to get past a lot of scrimmage and maybe gain almost 2. Going to set up a second down in about 13, but Logansport had that sniffed out.
Yeah, they saw that one coming.
They might have seen that on film before.
And like they're trying to tempt you down here. You got one-on-one coverage a lot with their number 1, Mr. Carter down here, but that'd be a dangerous throw to go after at him.
So 4 receivers to the left, almost in a diamond formation, sets up the screen that way, and wow. Logansport defender just kind of busted through that and just didn't have enough helmets on helmets. So
no, that was Aiden Nelson with the reception and came in hard for the tackle there and just couldn't get free. Bring up 3rd and 13 for our Tigers here. We're gonna need a big down here, guys. Tigers come out, 1 receiver up top, 1 down, now motion up to the top of the screen. Oh,
nice.
Logansport, we tried a little throwback. I don't know which guy thought he was supposed to be catching the ball, but nobody blocked. They both went to catch it. So I don't Dudley get in here. 3 and out for our Tigers. Not what we wanted to do there, Trent.
It's back-to-back possessions.
We're gonna have to get off the line and hit somebody and block them longer than a split second. And I have more. He's got more.
That's blocked. Brought in by Logansport at the St. Mary's 39-yard line, and going to set them up with good field position.
Yes, big number 0 defensive tackle there caught the ball. You know, that's the lineman's dream, boy. They get to catch something in the open field, and then they show us why they play defensive line.
That's right. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
All right, defense. We're going to have to attack more. You know, we were playing on our heels in our secondary. We're going to have to come up and help tackle.
Yeah, going to have to get run support.
Logansport coming to the line here. I got a jump on, I think, Mr. Gannon Sheffield. Yes, Tucker Johnson's returning to action tonight, which we desperately needed him.
Yeah. It was on Logansport.
Oh, okay. I apologize, young Sheffield.
That's right. You forgot to look what way the flag went.
That's right. I did. Don't want to show me how to add the score up here to our little banner thing.
Let's see. Logansport breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the right, a wing and a receiver to the left-hand side, single back in the backfield next to the quarterback's right. Faking a pitch to the right-hand side, going deep down over the middle.
And the receiver.
Had a receiver with a step on the defensive back, but ball was overthrown by a good 5 yards there, deep over the middle.
Logansport is definitely going after our right cornerback out there, running the ball in. I think they're going to – Mr. French is going to have to earn his keep tonight. They are after him.
Number 2, the intended receiver for Logansport.
With 4 minutes and 54 seconds in the first quarter, Logansport up 8-0 and threatening again on our side of the 50.
Set up the screen.
Oh
my, he's gone.
Yeah.
That's number 1.
Number 1 again. Zakel Carter. Back. Speed, guys.
Carter setting up his highlight film tonight, didn't he?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Our St. Mary's Tigers need to get it together quickly and shore some things up. So next weekend, Logansport will be taking on Lakeview, our new district opponent again. It's been a while since Lakeview was in our district. They got a beautiful field up there. Maybe but one win
I don't think they've scored a point on it yet.
Logansport set up to go for two. Two receivers to the right-hand side, single receiver left, twin back split on either side of the quarterback who's in the shotgun.
Trent, we got a flag, but it's in the back of the end zone. Who's that one on?
Looks
That's going to be
delay of game.
Yep, Logansport's delay game. The guy closest to the play clock.
there we go.
Okay. David, we learned last week that when the line judge drops the flag, whichever side he drops it on, that's telling you who the penalty is.
Snap is back, handoff to big number, I think that's number 9.
Yep.
Straight dive up the middle, and he's going to rumble into the end zone for a successful 2-point conversion. That'll bring up the score to 16-0. Your St. Mary's Tigers trailing Logansport with 4:45 left in the first quarter.
Take a commercial break.
Yep.
We'll be back in a moment.
Where's our sponsor list?
Are we muted?
I know one of them, BOA.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
God dang, peer pressure.
It all started.
That's what we need.
Who's that guy?
Run that upfield.
Logansport on the kickoff, and St. Mary's fielded the ball right around the 25-yard line. Looks like about
Denison Morgan.
with about 12, 13 yards on the return. They're going to mark him down at the St. Mary's 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
He's more north and south running though. Now we're running a lot of east and west there. We need to drive, guys. We need to drive.
St. Mary's breaks the huddle. 1 receiver on each side of the formation. 2 wingbacks set up to the right side with a tailback to Braylon Norman's right-hand side. Hand off with a little misdirection, coming back to the weak side of the offensive formation, but he's going to be dropped down maybe a gain of a yard on the carry.
His lead blocker there, Aiden, didn't hit anybody. He let 2 guys run right by him. You got to have that lead block.
Bringing up 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers on each side of the formation, a stack formation, one behind the other. Braylon Norman in the pistol with John Paul Thibodeau lined up to his back, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and we're going to lose 2 yards on the carry.
75-11 and big number 9 from his defensive end position.
So this the defensive line.
Yeah, pretty much
The defensive line on the deck.
Out front. They'll run pretty much a 4-3-4 is what I kind of saw on film. Dudley, did you see much different?
Yeah, a 4-3-4, and did see them at times drop into a more of a 4-2 with 2 high safeties, but definitely a 4-man front majority of the time.
Yep.
3 receivers set up on now 4 to the right-hand side of the formation. Single receiver to the left with an empty backfield. Braylon Norman rolling out to the right, looking for someone deep, pulls the ball down, has a little bit of running room. He's going to fight for maybe about 6-7 yards on the carry.
Coming back.
But there is laundry on the field. Looks like this one, it looks like a holding call against St. Mary's, and this one's going to come back, hitting the decision by Kevin McGee over on the Logansport sidelines, and it looks like he is going to push us back, and we'll replay the down.
That's one of Chad's best friends, I think.
These are my Christmas card list.
I thought so.
I want to tell you my family backstory. I'll tell you the story, but off it.
So that's going to bring up a
What had happened was
3rd and 20 from the St. Mary's 28-yard line. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. St. Mary's trailing 16-0 here.
Not the start we wanted, guys.
You can't be giving them anything. Achilles Steel's been some games where we've had a lot of penalties, and this one's shaping up to be that way again.
3 receivers to the left-hand side of the formation, single receiver to the right. Snaps back. Braylon Norman looking deep. Doesn't see a man. He's now rolling to his left. Has some pressure. Trying to catch the corner, find some running room, but he's going to be forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line. A gain of about 5 yards on the play, but it's going to bring up a 4th and at least 16, 17, 15.
Really heads-up play by the Logansport defender there. Our quarterback got out of bounds. He let him go and stuff where it could have easily maybe thrown him down, but didn't take a chance. Heads-up play by the young man.
4th and 16.
4th and 16. Tigers will be forced to punt. Logansport return man sitting right around the 35-yard line of the Logansport side of the field. Snaps back. Kick is up.
A knuckleball.
Kind of a knuckleball, yeah.
Take it.
It's going to land, take a St. Mary's roll, and roll out of bounds right at the 35-yard line.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, not a bad. Definitely a better series of events on the punt than last time. But I tell you guys, two fairly efficient drives by Logansport to open up the game. Tigers defense going to really need to step up and see if we can shut down those edges and maintain a little consistency there up in the middle.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something different. It's
So Logansport breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Looks like a wing set up on the left-hand side as well. Tailback lined up to the quarterback's left-hand side, and he's got some running room up the middle. Looks like he'll fall forward for a 6-yard gain on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 41-yard line.
Late laundry there, and that looked like Chance rushing on the tackle made a good job of taking the knees out from that powerful running back. So this could be extracurriculars. I think this might be a unsportsmanlike after. Let's see what we got.
I'd like to give a little shout out to Southern Arkansas. A big win yesterday they had with 3 St. Mary's players on their team. Adam Parker is the backup quarterback. Drake Griffin, a red shirt defensive or H-back now. Sorry. And Damon Lagrange is starting defensive tackle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got 3 players against St. Mary's.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was like the 15-yard line.
It definitely is. Yeah, big win for Southern Arkansas as they were on the road in Oklahoma. And I know Adam Parker got to play the entire 4th quarter of the game, so it was a big win for them. Logansport breaks the huddle. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Tailback lined up to the quarterback's left in the backfield. Snaps back. Quarterback's looking for a quick pass out here to the right-hand side. Nice play by number 24. I believe that's Camden Litton defending the pass, and he had great timing there.
Got a little bit of bad news today, guys. Brady Childress is going to have to have surgery and will be out the remainder of the season. So, he had 3rd surgery in the last 3 years. The young man, he's just been snake bit with injuries.
Drake Deutsch, number 8 for Logansport, was the intended receiver. 2 receivers stacked on each side of the formation for Logansport. Tailback to the quarterback's right-hand side. Snap is back. High snap. Is able to wrangle it in. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to break 4, 5, 6, 7 tackles at least, and he's going to walk this one into the end zone.
Dangerous number 1. That's his.
He broke
3rd.
Be about a 30-yard run up the gut, and I believe just about every Tiger defender had an opportunity. And
you had 2 defenders in the backfield that kind of whiffed on him right there. It's one of those where when you get through that initial push and line of scrimmage, you got to break down.
Yeah.
And I kind of over pursued too far up.
And that was number 9, Bland, on the carry again. He goes 6'2", 215 pounds, and down there on the field with him, he is every bit of it. Was that number 1 on the carry? I'm sorry.
That was number 1. I said that kid moved good.
Apologize. I thought that was number 9 down there.
You might see him right now. Offside.
Be offense. False start, maybe?
Yep, false start, Logansport.
I apologize. I could have sworn that was number 9, but it was definitely number 1.
If 9 moved that good, that'd be
very true. Very true.
The Clemson's and LSU's looking at him.
We'd have some guys in the booth next to us with a stopwatch.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Because Bland is a good-sized young man down there.
Got a guest in the booth from BOM. BOM have anybody on NIL money right now?
Well, that's what I'm up here scouting, kids. Who wants the NIL? That's what I'm saying. Who wants it?
We need somebody to step up.
There we go.
No,
Earn it, huh?
announcers take NIL money.
Well, and that's another thing. I was up here and I've got a checkbook in my pocket. So you know what I'm saying?
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
We're going to find a first quarter list of sponsors before we get too far along here, but we certainly thank them each and every week. Love the new medium, 446 Sports. Give them a shout out. They cover a lot of the Alexandria teams and kind of moving on up here to Central Louisiana. I envision we'll probably do more as we get a little bit more familiar with the platform and maybe some video in the future.
Yep, I think that is definitely in store.
Maybe some broadcaster commercials we might have in store.
The Glory Island Farm commercials coming soon.
Okay.
I want to be on that commercial.
Give a shout out to a few of
side
our
by side.
sponsors coming across the ticker here. BOM, Church Street Inn, Double D Holland, Exchange Bank, Faye's Daycare, and Law Office of Howard E. Conde.
Pick it up. My goodness.
Guys, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the unsung heroes on our team, our trainers, Molly Smith, Bill Armstrong, Kennedy Griffin, Lacey Boyd. They really do a great job of keeping our boys healthy. After the football games, they give, they make sure they got their ice baths. And,
Hydrated too.
right. Got a little laundry on the field there.
There's a little throwdown here. Wow, another one against your time.
Boy, St. Mary's. They don't need help, guys.
That's right.
So with a minute 36 to go in the first quarter, the Logansport Tigers up on our St. Mary's Tigers 16-0.
Guys, I'm not sure with all the
We're in the first quarter, though.
first quarter.
Oh, 22. Oh, somebody hadn't updated my sheet right here.
Spread formation, two receivers to the left, one to the right. JPT stacked behind Norman. In pistol formation, snap is back. Quick snap pass out to the left side. And maybe a gain of about 3. That's just a quick pass out to the corner there. Who's on that reception?
That was AJ Lattisphere. I don't understand really that maybe something they're we're going to try to out-athlete those guys in space. It's probably not going to work out too well for us.
Not number one, you know.
Yeah.
Not number one.
No knock on AJ. That kid is good.
Maybe in 2 years.
St. Mary's breaks the huddle. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Snap is back. Braylon Norman rolling out to his right. Has an open receiver. He's rushing on the reception, and he had found some open room on the nice pitch and catch for probably about 15 yards there, guys.
Yeah.
Be a first down for St. Mary's Tigers. Be 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. His chance was pushed out of bounds. Clock will stop at 51 seconds left to go in the first quarter. See if we can get a little drive going here.
We need it.
Need some point, eat up the clock.
Stacked receivers, left and right. And face guard and man coverage on the top, hand off into the middle, and JPT only going to get to the line of scrimmage there. Not sure what all these young men and women are going to do next week, guys. You know, we had the strike of the dock workers. With that, everybody in the country thought we were going to run out of toilet paper, apparently. So I don't know what they're going to roll houses with next week for homecoming. I mean, is there going to be a substitute medium they're going to use?
I ran out of toilet paper at the house. I didn't even know there was a strike.
3 receivers to the left, single receiver up top for your Tigers. Braylon Norman on the snap. Rolling out to his left-hand side.
Ooh. Again, we're rolling a right-handed quarterback to the left, making him throw against his body. I would like to go over the disclaimer right now and just tell the people that, they make Claymore paintball mines. So if you come in my yard, you might want to wear protective eyewear.
I want one of those.
If you want to see one come out and work, come to my house next week.
You got it? I want
There will be some unlucky contestants that walk in my yard and will see it firsthand.
And is it set up like one? Has
I just hit the button.
Oh,
Point toward enemy.
come over. Oh yeah, I've seen this in action.
Guys, that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter here. I'd like to give a shout out to some more of our first quarter sponsors, or maybe first half sponsors. Lavinity, Tiger Touchdown Club,
Church
Sorry, guys.
Street in.
now looking for this other list here.
Oh, okay.
Switch in.
Maybill's Corner Pharmacy, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, Posey Sports Center, Sabine State Bank, Sheffield, and Trace Reliability. Big shout out to all of tonight's sponsors. Certainly appreciate your support of St. Mary's Tigers program. So we're going to swap ends of the field as Trent said. Tigers will have 3rd and 10 from their own 40-yard line. 4 receivers left-hand side, single receiver to the right.
Again, they're doing
Braylon Norman looking for some running room, scamming around. And he made a couple of defenders miss. Fought hard for about. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 42-yard line.
Ran about 40 yards.
Ran
3 yards.
40 yards for 2 or 3 yards there, but it's going to bring up a 4th and looks like they're going to say 4th and 8 here.
Yeah.
And St. Mary's bringing the punt team out on the field.
St. Mary's just can't get anything moving offensively here.
Hunter K back to kick. Pretty decent. Well,
Not bad.
St. Mary's Tiger goes out of bounds.
That's Denison Morgan, by the way, Trent.
Yeah.
That's Denison Morgan.
Can you?
55, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said that a minute ago.
Yeah, I thought I said that.
Connor King, he comes back next week. He's been
Yeah.
battling,
He wears
And-
his jersey?
Yeah, I think he is.
Okay.
Yep.
Denison Morgan unselfishly volunteered to move down the offensive line and help the Tigers out, being a team player.
Nice. That's awesome.
You got to appreciate when a kid's willing to do that.
Absolutely.
So Logansport taking over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. They break the huddle with 2 receivers to the right, wing to the right, the single receiver left-hand side. Tailback lined up to quarterback's right-hand side in the backfield.
Hold on to it. There you go.
Hand out to him, looking for some room up the middle. Now, that I think was number 9. Did I see number 9 on that one?
Yes, that was. He's dangerous, but I think Atlas had him by the ankles.
Yeah.
Before.
He's definitely one you want to bottle up quick before he gets any momentum.
Big fella.
Where I think GL's point earlier, number 1 is lightning from the get-go.
Yeah, he's
From step number 1.
You got thunder and lightning back there.
In every sense of both words there. Logansport breaks the huddle, wing and a receiver to the left-hand side, 2 receivers to the right. Looking for a wide receiver screen there to the right-hand side. He's going to complete it,
Hold on.
but not a bad defensive job there up the middle. Maybe a fumble on the play.
We got the ball.
And that's it.
Oh, Tigers, second big.
He carried that like a bread basket to market, and we took it away from him. And I don't know why we stopped our forward progress. I mean, we could have maybe made a little bit more out of that.
Yeah, to your point.
No, man. Let's not get greedy here.
Carried the ball very loose there, running right through the middle of the defense. Not where you want to do that. And our Tigers, able to take advantage of it. Big turnover.
Got to capitalize.
Got to capitalize. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the Logansport 25-yard line. 10 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in the second quarter. St. Mary's needs to make something happen here, guys.
We need 7 here.
They break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, a wing and a receiver to the right-hand side. John Paul Thibodeau lined up behind Braylon Norman. Snap is back. Hand off to John Paul, looking for some room up the middle.
Got to find a little crease in there.
He's going to get 2 yards on the carry, but just not a lot of running room.
Got some little local scores here of interest. Montgomery is up on Northwood Lena 16-8 in the second quarter. Red River and Mansfield are knotted up at 0. And Niagara Central suffered a tough loss last night.
Yes.
Yep.
Good pull right here. Follow your running back. I'll take about 3 yards. That's good hard running right there.
There you go.
Braylon Norman with faking the handoff to John Paul Thibodeau up the middle. He pulls the ball back, calls his own number, finds a little bit of running room off the right-hand side. Looks like he got about 4 or 5 yards on the carry. That'd be 3rd down and 4. We're inside the red zone here, so 3rd and 4 from the 19-yard line of Logansport. See if we can convert this first down and make something of this opportunity. 9 minutes and 18 seconds left to go on the clock here in the second quarter. St. Mary's breaks the huddle. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. John Paul lined up to Braylon's right-hand side. After motion, we now got 3 receivers to the right-hand side. Braylon's going to pick it up, find some running room, has a receiver.
That's good for him.
Yeah, that's going to fall incomplete. Actually turns a potentially, potential 15 to 20-yard loss into a manageable 4th and 4. We'll see if we attempt the.
Looks a little.
Carter Hogue is coming out there, see where you can get 3 out of this.
The only thing that concerns me about that, Norman heads up play, but he kind of lofted up an air ball. Throw that joker out of bounds. Make sure that joker is not caught by anybody but somebody in a black jersey.
I think Coach is going to take a little time to think about this. I personally think we might be a little long for Carter here.
Yeah, looks like they'll have it spotted right around the 26-yard line, so makes it a 36-yard kick from there.
Is Carter hit one this long?
Yeah.
Yep.
In absolutely does.
Pregame, he had a couple that were this far.
All right, guys, let's take it to a quick timeout here. We'll be back in a moment. St. Mary's trailing Logansport 22-0, 8 minutes, 55 seconds left to go in the first half. We'll be back shortly.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Holy shit, he's going to laugh so hard.
I have been. Welcome back, Tiger fans. With 8 minutes and 55 seconds to go till halftime, Logansport Tigers are up 22-0 on our St. Mary's Tigers with a 4th down.
Going for
it.
I thought we were going to go for it, guys.
Analytics will probably tell you that that's the best call right here.
I agree. So Tigers come out. Looks like we have 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right-hand side. John Paul Thibodeau to Braylon's left-hand side in the backfield. Snap is back. Braylon's rolling out to his left-hand side. Gets immediate pressure coming from up the middle, and he's going to be dropped for a 7 or 8 yard loss. That was number 9 for Logansport. And that'll be a turnover on down, guys. It'll be 1st and 10, Logansport.
So on the fumble, nothing gained.
Nothing gained. Nope.
Where did 9 come from on the line?
The end.
Yeah. Looks like he shot up, probably up the B gap there.
Mm-hmm.
So Logansport will have it 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
We didn't get much of a hand on him if we got anything.
2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right, 2 backs on either side, one on either side of the quarterback in the backfield. They'll hand off to number 9. He's going to fight for about 2 yards on the carry, but nice defensive job. Couldn't tell who that
number
was.
4, Aiden Nelson, our Montgomery transfer. He's done a really good job this year. He plays very, very aggressive.
So limit him to a gain of 2 yards on the carry. Bring up 2nd and 8 from the 32-yard line. Logansport breaks the huddle. Same formation, 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Split backs on either side of the quarterback in the backfield.
Get that.
Okay, interception.
Good block by Aiden Nelson down there. That number 3 is going to need some Advil in the morning. That's it.
That's Michael French.
Michael French.
Michael French on the
Been pitching on my boy all night now.
He kind of caught a deflection there, and
Logansport trying to go for a quick slant there on the left-hand side, and it's going to be off the fingertips of the receiver and right into Michael French's hands.
We can't come away. We can't get set up twice.
No.
Cannot happen.
Tigers break the huddle after the turnover. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Snap is back. Braylon is looking deep as a receiver.
Wow!
Touchdown!
I believe Logansport thought the play was good.
Everybody stopped up the middle, and it did look like that there was some confusion as to whether
Gotta love it.
it was a live play or not.
Hayden Nelson.
Hayden Nelson with the touchdown. I made the defensive play and then the touchdown.
Holy moly.
So Tigers take advantage of the
Nice
of the interception by Michael French, and we capitalized on it this time, guys.
Yes, we did.
Carter Hogue on for the extra point, set up there at the 10-yard line. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is blocked,
Can't advance it.
and so the extra point attempt will be no good. But Tigers are on the
There
scoreboard.
we go.
7 minutes and 53 seconds to go. That's trailing Logansport 22-6, but big score there, guys, to keep us in the ball game and not let this one get away from us early on. Need to continue a strong defensive stand here. See if we can make something happen, close this gap before halftime.
Yes, that would be nice.
Certainly so. Love me little Carter Hogue, but
You got to get a little more air in there.
yeah, man, and those pink leggings he's got on looks like something my girlfriend wore in the 80s.
It's kind of like a furry. And
Yeah, that's what I
furry and one.
I would also like if there any St. Mary's fans coming late, they could maybe swing by and pick up some sweet tea for the booth. That would be great. Some sweet tea, yeah. Like
Mike's lemonade.
I thought it was going to barbecue.
if you know my flavor of tea, bring
Twisted
it.
tea. I like that tea that comes from Long Island.
Yeah.
Mhm. They got good tea.
They do. I mean, I'm not a New York kind of fella, but Long Island got good tea. All right, little Carter Hogue, put a boot into it.
I don't know. I think we probably want to squib it. We don't want to let that man catch it.
Yep.
Who came up with the ball there?
Tigers of St. Mary's recovered the ball on the
A tale of 2 quarters, Daddy.
Challenge Andy with the recovery. After Logansport.
I want some more of it.
That's good, Tigers. Keep it going.
Huge onside kick
Freaking
attempt. Tigers recover it at the Logansport 45-yard line.
7 minutes and 49 seconds till halftime. Plenty of time here.
Coach C. Strunk staying aggressive here in the second quarter, trying to close the gap here on the scoreboard. St. Mary's breaks the huddle. Single receiver on each side of the formation. 2 wingbacks to the right-hand side of the formation. John Paul also to the right-hand side.
Nice full off.
Nice. Oh.
Yes.
Got the running.
Yes, sir.
So a little misdirection there as the offense was definitely strong side to the right-hand side, overloaded. And we countered back to the weak side of the formation. John Paul Thibodeau able to find some running room off tackle, and he's going to rumble forward for about 11, 12 yards on the carry, I believe. And they'll mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line, be 1st and 10 from there.
I'll never understand how you go from linemen in a family to running backs.
So St. Mary's breaks the huddle. Same formation there in the backfield,
Yes,
overloaded the right-hand side.
Reverse course. Yes, sir. Get upfield.
Braylon Norman fighting for some running room.
Get upfield.
Our blockers gave up a little too soon on that one.
And had a load of blockers in front of him. Just couldn't quite clear enough room for Braylon to get upfield. He's going to fall forward for a 1-yard gain, bring up 2nd and 9 from the 33-yard line.
Guys, I'm going to take my shot again with Hayden on number 10 top. You want to stay away from number 1 down here. That's
Yeah.
the no-fly zone, I think.
Yeah.
Up top is where our money's bread and butter is.
St. Mary's breaks the huddle. Two receivers, stacked receivers on each side of the formation. John Paul lined up behind Braylon's back in the backfield. Handoff to John Paul. He's got some pressure there up the middle. He's fighting around the left-hand side, trying to find some running room, but there is none. He's going to get 3 yards. It's 3-yard loss on the carry, excuse me. Bring up 3rd and 12.
Man, if Nine wants to take a play off and go to the sideline, he wouldn't hurt my feelings. I'm getting tired of calling that young man's name.
Yeah.
He's all different, that's for sure.
And Logansport looks like they are moved to a more of a 3-man front with a nose guard and 2 ends on each side. Snap is back. Braylon Norman rolling out to his right. Has a receiver in the flats, but he's going to fall down as soon as he
Cole Why even throw that ball there? I mean, if he catches it, it's still 3rd and 10.
So that'll bring up a 4th and 9 after a completed pass for about 3 yards on the pass play.
And I like this chance on. You're in
Logansport. Too close to punt. Definitely too far for a field goal. So Tigers, St. Mary's to go for it here. 4th and 9. Break the huddle. Wing and a receiver on the right-hand side. Receiver on the left-hand side as well. Everybody's going to switch over here.
Nice.
Oh, he ran it all the way. If he floats it, if he puts some air under it, 6.
So Tigers with a little trickery with some motion in the backfield as we had linemen repositioned from one side to the other. Left the tight end wide open, we thought, over the middle.
But, ran the whole way for Logansport.
That will be a turnover on downs. Logansport will take over 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line, excuse me. 5 minutes and 29 seconds left to go in the first half.
If he floats that, puts some air under it, he walks under it. But they definitely knew that was coming then.
Logansport breaks the huddle. 2 receivers and a wing to the right, single receiver to the left. Snap is back. Handoff to number 1. Has some running room up the middle. And he's going to get about 11 yards on the carry. Taken down at the 44-yard line of Logansport.
Dangerous duo, 1 and 9.
And they're finding some success there between the tackles.
They got some meat up front.
They do. Definitely do. Break the huddle. 2 receivers and a wing to the right, single receiver to the left.
We need an Atlas play here.
Yeah.
Handoff to number 1, up the middle again. Found some running room, broke 2 tackles, dancing around, and he's going to get about 15 yards, maybe 14 yards. Nope, 15 yards. Sorry, excuse me. Yep. Keeps walking. 15 yards on the carry.
Number 5 kind of got in his way, and
we're sticking an arm out. He's going to run right through you.
You're not going to arm tackle him. Not going to arm tackle him.
You're going to have to put – it's easier set up here than down there. I get it, but you're going to have to put a shoulder in that young man.
Yeah, Caden Carter definitely showing his ability there in the backfield. Heavy formation here, or tight formation. 3 receivers lined up right off tackle on the right-hand side.
Just going sweet that way.
And they're looking for some running room.
Reaching and grabbing again.
And he is looks like their speedster there in the backfield. Number 21 was on the carry.
That'll move the chains and chewing up some clock here before halftime.
We're going to have to put some shoulders into these guys. They're not going to go down with an arm tackle.
So same formation there for Logansport. 3 receivers lined up tight to the formation on the right-hand side. Snap is back. Quarterback's going to keep it. Has some running room around the right-hand side, and he's going to get right at 10 yards on the carry.
That's a wildcat there, Doug.
Yeah.
Yep.
With a lot of power to the right.
Just overloaded 3 receivers and a wing right there on the right-hand side. And
student body right. Oh, my bad. I assumed they were student athletes. Athletes, right.
Same formation again. Haven't seen this one on any film that I've seen so far. Quarterback's going to keep it again. Call his own number. Looking for some running room. Ball's on the turf, but Logansport's going to recover.
If it ain't broke, fix it, huh?
And they will get
right there.
Now it's broken, so they're going to bring it. Quarterback is coming back in the ball game now.
given 2 yards on the carry with the fumble. 1 yard. They backed it up a bit, so it'll be 2nd and 9. No, I'm sorry. That was right at the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
With 3 minutes to go till halftime.
Ball spotted at the 19-yard line of St. Mary's. Single receiver on each side of the formation. Full house in the backfield. 3 backs back there with the quarterback. Hand off to number 9. Is that number 0?
0, yep. 0 on the carry.
Getting about 5 yards there.
Yep.
Number 0, Lee Arthur Wilson, junior running back, 5'8", 195-pound tailback. He's a little bowling ball back there, huh?
He looks like he's got about 10 more pounds on than that.
Bring up 3rd and 5. 3rd and 6, excuse me, from the 15-yard line. Single receiver on each side again, full house in the backfield. 2 wings to the quarterback's left-hand side, tailback behind him, number 1. And they're going to hand off to him, be well defended.
Well defended there, Tigers.
Well defended by the Tigers. They're going to hold him to no gain there on 3rd down. Force a 4th and 6. Give me a 4th. Yeah, it is 4th and 6.
4th and 6.
Clock continuing to run. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first half.
I saw Atlas. I saw Johnson in there.
Big 4th down here, Tigers. Come on.
Let's go.
Make a play. Make a play.
Stand big. Watch the throw here, though. Watch the throw.
Oh, yeah. They're going to throw it.
Quick slant.
Yep.
Or bubble screen.
Logansport breaks the huddle. 2 receivers on each side. Tailback lined up to the quarterback's right-hand side. As they're going to look over to the sidelines for instruction. Snap is back. Quarterback looking out to his right. Has a man on a post, and it's going to be caught in the end zone.
Touchdown.
That'll be a 19-yard touchdown.
Just gave him the inside position.
Yep.
Just gave him the well-thrown ball.
I think there's been at least 2 McGee quarterbacks we've faced over the years, right?
The head coach.
Yeah. The head coach, a previous son a couple of years
Oh, yeah, I'm
ago,
sorry. You're right. Yeah, I believe
must be the
and this
youngest in the line.
is the youngest, Colin McGee, freshman quarterback.
Yeah.
We actually faced him in junior high last year, and he was able to spot the ball pretty well.
Yeah.
Not a overly strong arm, but he's still young. So Logansport set up to go for 2 here.
As usual.
Heavy formation with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess those are some wide receivers up there on the right-hand side.
Backing them up again. I mean, it's almost every try they've had. They've been backed up on their extra point, it sounds. That's 15. That's got to be. Did they have some extracurriculars in the end zone on the touchdown?
What's that?
Usually that's assessed on the kickoff, though.
Yeah. Well, I think we get to choose, don't we? So with only maybe a minute to go, Coach took it on this to
To kind of
make that bait. Yeah, right. Make it hard for them to get the 2 points in.
right. Although they got room to throw now.
So Logansport breaking the huddle, going for 2 here from the 18-yard line. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Snap is back. Quarterback looking deep over the middle.
Overthrown.
And that's going to be overthrown, be incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt is unsuccessful for Logansport. Minute and 29 seconds left to go in the first half. Logansport leading your St. Mary's Tigers 28-6.
Guys, I got a couple of local scores of interest. In the second quarter, Lakeside over Manny 7-0.
Wow.
The Northwood Lena is still trailing the Montgomery Tigers 8-16. The Red River Bulldogs is up 8-6 over Mansfield. Haynesville and Jonesboro Hogs is still knotted up. I just don't think that one's been updated. And West Monroe and Ash 14-14 at the half.
Oh,
Wow.
Good game going on there. Pineville's down Neville 10-21. And Tioga and Waston are knotted up.
Tell you what, man, you keep performing like that, the Chinese going to want some fireworks back.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
Man, I got a feeling a realtor's going to be in business in Manny Stadium.
We'd like to thank some more sponsors here. Wooster Oil Company, Sheffield and Sheffield, Sabine State Bank, Scott Godfrey, Rhodes Realty and Development, Regional Construction, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, M&M Pharmacy, Lavinity, Family Eye Care, and we'll take it back here to action as Logansport kicks off, fielded at the 25-yard line.
Up to the 42 almost.
Look like Shallon Gandy.
He's running hard. That's
Running hard on the return. They're going to mark him down right at the 41-yard line, I guess. See if the St. Mary's can make something happen here with the minute 23 seconds left to go in the first half.
Do you go for points here, or do you just?
I don't think we have the luxury not to.
Absolutely.
Down 22 points.
And Logansport receives the ball in the second half, correct? I believe so.
I believe they do.
Yes. Yep. We took it to start.
St. Mary's breaks the huddle. Single receiver on each side of the formation. Wing in the backfield on the right-hand side. Handoff to John Paul Thibodeau, looking for some running room there to the left, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage. And he's going to be dropped for no gain. They may give him a yard on the play.
That was a big collision with him at number 59 there.
It is.
John Paul's giving up a little body weight to number 59.
St. Mary's quickly breaks the huddle. 3 receivers to the right.
Under a minute. Rolling right. Preferred side for a right-handed thrower. Got to get rid of that.
9, again, is just living in our backfield.
Yep.
And I think we have 10 players out there, guys. We were missing a receiver.
1, 2, 3.
We had 3 receivers to the right.
8, 9, 10. You're right.
And
You're right.
We still only have 10.
I think I saw
Just got one.
someone, but yeah, definitely missing a receiver up top on that last play.
Braylon Norman's going to have nightmares about number 9 coming in that's a night.
Yeah, absolutely.
So timeout on the field with 45 seconds left to go.
I'll tell you how those younger Thibodeaus got to be running backs and skill players. Those first 3 were first to the table. Them big boys
That's right.
were first to the groceries. The little fellas had to be a little scrappy and a little bit faster to kind of get them.
I'm going to tell a story on Mama Thibodeau. So 3rd grade, John Paul got hit hard, and he said his ankle hurt. So I took him out of the game. Well, Mama Tib comes up to me at the end of the ball game and says, "Why you take me?" I said, "Well, he told me he was hurt." She said he wasn't hurt. She looked at the 2 bigger boys and said, "Until he totes one, y'all don't eat." Thibodeau's never come out of a game since.
Yes, sir. Love it. Yes, indeed.
St. Mary's facing a 3rd and 14.
His pride was hurt. That was awesome.
It was.
When he got home, it was more
4 receivers lined up to the right-hand side.
like a little diamond formation down there at the bottom.
Snap is back.
Looking.
St. Mary's looking deep, scrambling, has some pressure, and he's going to be dropped for a loss of 5, maybe 6 on the play. Bring up a 4th and 20.
Our linemen are looking like spectators at a
Logansport
movie
defensive
show.
front just having a field day up front, really bringing pressure from
all angles.
all angles. Logansport will take a timeout here. 32 seconds left to go in the first half.
They figured they'll get the ball back and maybe score again. God bless America.
Well, thanks to more of our sponsors here. We'll get through the list. Family Doctors of Natchitoches, Cork and Cruz, Gillette and Johnson, Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Lacaze Farms, Campbell Monument Company, Trimax Industries, Natchitoches Events, Poche Performance, Natty's Southern Nutrition, NFA, Citibank and Trust, Manpower Temp Agency, and Guidro's Physical Therapy and Wellness.
Again, tell your friends that 446 Sports is where you get to hear us on every Friday night.
Back home again, back home again.
Yeah.
Homecoming next week. Got Montgomery, I believe, right?
Montgomery's been a lot of people's homecoming this year.
Hope they're not planning on being a spoiler.
They haven't spoiled anyone's yet.
Let's keep the track record well. Oh, no, that's not a good
Oh,
one.
Lord,
That's not a
that's
good
not a punt you want.
Let's take a St. Mary's roll, though. They will roll out of bounds at the Logansport. Oh, yeah, 44-yard line.
44. 21 clicks on the clock.
Dixon's kind of lost his boom here lately.
Well, get him.
He got that number 55. He needs to go back to that 10 when he's playing.
Might be hearing footsteps there from number 9. I don't know if 9's on anybody's radar, but good looking.
He is. These gentlemen to the side over here. He's got I know LC has offered him.
Okay.
They said a couple schools have offered him scholarship.
Good.
House of Chad Nothing was you to come stay at my house and wear blue and white instead of.
That's right. We got a guest room for him.
So Logansport breaks the huddle. 21 seconds left to go in the first half.
Right side there.
Got a little. Yeah. Interception. That's a pick 6.
It's not a block in the back.
Oh my!
They're going to call a block in the back, way back at the 44-yard line.
You gotta be shitting me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, we're streaming here. We're good.
Oh, we're good. Oh, you gotta be shit.
I'm not on break.
But that's going to take 6 off the scoreboard. Interception will stand.
That's
Holy moly! Are you kidding me?
I mean, pointless block.
Yeah.
Pointless block.
He's freaking gone, dude.
Yeah.
gotta just
Be smart.
erases points for the St. Mary's Tigers, and with 9 seconds left before halftime, it'll be doubtful that we can put anything up. And,
No, I think at this point, I don't even know if I attempt to air one out unless you do it up top there.
Why
I'd
not?
like to thank Mr. McGee for trying to run the score up like he always does, throwing a pick 6 for us. But oh yeah, I got to hear that story.
oh yeah, we'll get the McGee history.
I want to hear that story.
The 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Tigers break the huddle. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Snap is back. Braylon Norman rolling out to his right-hand side.
Oh.
And it's going to be a reception at the 35-yard line, but all zeros on the clock.
1 second.
I think
1
we have
second.
one. I think I put one back on.
Coach C. Strunk saying he agreeing with you guys, had a second left on the clock when he called timeout. Hopefully the officials agree. They're down there consulting on it.
You might want to bring in Preston here. Preston's got a bigger arm to get it down there to the end
He can
zone.
launch one. He darn sure could.
We got to get to the end zone here.
So the 1 second left to go here in the first half. They'll also have the ball spotted at the 36-yard line or 35-yard line, I believe. And there'll be a timeout on the field.
1 second, one shot.
1 second, one shot.
Erase the bad penalty. Guys, I haven't been keeping track, but I got to think we have at least 10 penalties in the first half for probably about 80-plus yards.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Trent. But that right there was a 50-yard penalty.
Yeah.
You want to? I mean, so it might be closer to 140.
Definitely probably have more penalty yards than offensive production yards.
Yes.
Big game tomorrow night at Tiger Stadium down there at LSU. Between
I don't like their chances.
LSU Ole Miss. Going to be a lot of fanfare. I've heard some stuff on the radio. 100-year anniversary of Tiger Stadium. I think the crowd, everybody who has a seat's going to have a wristband. It's going to be syndicated, synchronized to some music activities. So it ought to be a good show for us that'll be watching it at home from the best seat in the house, my couch.
So let's see what St. Mary's can do here. They break the huddle. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left.
Did bring Preston in.
Preston takes the snap, rolling out to his right, looking downfield, has to get rid of the ball. And he's going to throw one out of bounds there at the 10-yard line. That'll be incomplete. That will wrap up first half action.
I think, look, I mean,
I'll give you one guess who was chasing him.
number 9. And I got to tell you, I would, I'd hold that fella until you got called for it.
Oh, yeah. You just
All
got
day long.
you got to
You
hold
just got to lock him
because
up.
we can't block him.
Yeah, I mean,
We
if
can't block him.
we're getting called for penalties anyway. You might as well make a couple count.
So that wraps up the first half. Logansport leading St. Mary's 28-6. Coach C. Strunk, I know, and Coach Wren will take it into the locker room here at halftime, see what kind of adjustments they can make, especially on the defensive side of the ball, seeing what they can do to slow them down.
You know, guys, that was a costly penalty.
Yeah.
It's 21. I mean, 28. I mean, we're back in this ball game without that penalty right there.
No doubt about it.
Well, we'll go down through our list of sponsors here. Allstate, Mr. Elliot Guitros, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, Church Street Inn, Maybell's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, Trace Reliability, Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial Group, and Phase Daycare. Big shout out to our sponsors. Appreciate all of your support. Guys, I think we'll probably take a quick break here. We'll be back in about 12 minutes.
All right.
We'll get some scores there for around the area, and we'll get second half action brought to you shortly. Be back shortly.
I was going to say, don't forget about our trivia game coming up in the third quarter.
Yeah, we might have given the answer already.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're looks like about 60 seconds away from starting second half action here at Turpin Stadium.
Is that a minute?
About a minute or 60 seconds. Just depends. Logansport set to receive the kickoff here in the second half. Got a couple of local scores for you. Montgomery over Northwood Lena 40-20 at halftime. Haynesville over Jonesboro Hodge 13-0 also at halftime. Red River over Mansfield 8-6. And LaSalle and Lakeview tied. Looks like they're in the second quarter, tied 0-0.
Carter and Michelle back deep for Logansport. I don't think I'd want to kick it to either one of those guys.
I imagine we'll kick it out of bounds, being the smart play here.
Yeah.
They look like they're anticipating it's coming to the near side. You'll push it over there on that 30 up top there, Trent. Maybe get the ball back.
That's right. Kick it over all these up defenders. They might be anticipating an onside since we had one of those kind of work in our favor. Carter Hogue getting ready to put boot into the ball here. Ball's away, kind of a squib. Takes a little bit of a bounce and brought in by number 11 at the Logansport 44-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 there. Not a bad play.
Number 11, Hunter Martin. That'll be Logansport will take over 1st and 10. Looks like they have them spotted at the 43-yard line. Logansport over St. Mary's 28-6. Need the defensive stand here. See if we can get the second half started off on the right foot. Logansport breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the right. Single receiver and a wing on the left-hand side. Tailback lined up to the left of the quarterback who's in the shotgun. Snap is back.
Handoff 9.
Handoff to number 9. So he rumbles forward for about 9 yards on the play. There is a flag on the field right there at the line of scrimmage.
Thibodeau and Sheffield on the tackle.
I hope 9 gets tired because he's been living in our backfield.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, there we go. Is that Logansport's first penalty?
No, they've had a couple. They had a illegal procedure at least once or twice, and certainly on extra points they've had
Yes.
some penalties back them up.
So that holding call will negate the 9-yard carry on first down and bring up 1st and 20. Ball spotted at the Logansport 33-yard line.
Man, it's a lot of beef up front, guys. Snap is back, pitch right side. Has a little bit of a crease with some running room wrapped up from behind by Johnson.
So glad to have Tucker back. He was battling a little foot injury there and missed the last 2 weeks. I know he was excited to be back. That number 9, he gets going. That is a load.
I'm telling you what, I think he goes about 215. So
He's looking up too.
Going to bring up 2nd about 9 for Logansport. 11:25 in the third. 28-6 in favor of Logansport. They have it at their own 44-yard line. They break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage with 2 receivers to the left, a wing to the left, a wide out to the right, and now the running back shifts to the right side of McGee. Man in motion, fake handoff to him, number 9, Powell. St. Mary's
Tigers got the ball. Tigers got the ball.
Tigers have it 1st and 10 in Logansport territory at the Logansport 48-yard line. And once again, an opportunity to capitalize. We've had two previous. Maybe we can make it happen this time, Chad.
I'm not really quite sure who knocked the ball out.
No, but it was
I
good.
think Hayden Nelson knocked it out and Atlas recovered it.
I think you're right. It was on the ground for a little bit of
Yeah,
time.
it was out there. A lot of Logansport players got their hands on their hips. A little tired on us.
Big boys. Ain't no lie right there. 10:59, and your Tigers take over possession after the fumble. 1st and 10 at the Logansport 48-yard line. Break the huddle. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Rolling to the right, and just an incomplete pass out there to Yob on the little swing play out that way. But, Chad, I know you like that better because he's throwing with his body.
He is coming to the right this side, but I like the matchup we had up top. We've got 10, their weaker cornerback one-on-one up top. I mean, take a shot.
Mm-hmm.
You want to stay away from number 1. That's just a no-fly zone there.
And I think we've established the fact that running is going to be difficult against this defensive front. So, bunch receivers to the right side puts pretty much
one-on-one up top.
Rolls that way. This is a designated run, and nothing doing. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage before 5. Logansport Tigers drag down Norman. Clock will run 10:42, 28-6 in favor of Logansport. And
we're in the same formation. Take the shot.
yeah,
You got. I mean, we're not going to run the ball on those big old boys.
yeah. 3rd and 10. I mean, we've had opportunities. We've gotten a chance to make something happen and just can't do it. Ball on the right hash. St. Mary's Tigers headed toward the south end zone. Norman comes in. Tigers break the huddle. Rush to the line of scrimmage with 10 on the play clock. Stacked receivers left and right with John Paul Thibodeau on the backdoor handoff. He runs hard and gets about 8 yards there.
It's going to be about a yard short.
Yep. That's our little backdoor draw
He
play.
took it to 54.
Yeah, he did. That young man's not scared to run the ball. And 4th and about 2.
54 got trucked.
Yeah, he did. So
We got to go for it here. Yep.
going for it.
Little hard count, you think, Trent?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? I mean, do that initially. 9:38 and counting. Again, stack receivers to the left, spread out to the right, and Thibodeau stacked behind Norman in the pistol formation. Hard count here. Snap to Thibodeau. Finds a little bit of crease and not going to get it. He's going to be brought down. Maybe a loss of a yard. Logansport will take over. It's the 3rd opportunity we've had to score over turnovers and just cannot make anything happen. One of them brought back on a questionable holding call behind the play. So,
that stung right there.
oh, man. Logansport.
That's what, 3 turnovers we've gotten?
Yeah, 3 turnovers and no points to show for it. 28-6.
So we scored on the 1, Hayden's touchdown. That was a turnover.
Okay. Logansport at the line of scrimmage, ball on the right hand, ball on their own 41-yard line. McGee handoff up the middle with one breaks tackle.
You're not
one
catching
is
it. Only
going
the
to
coach
be
monster.
gone, pushed out of bounds at the 18-yard line of St. Mary's.
No yellow?
Nope. Chains will move, and he went out of bounds. Clock stops 9:13, and Logansport threatening again.
That's the thing I said about that kid as he graduates this year.
Thankfully. Might show up at graduation and congratulate him. Good job, young man. Walk across the stage. See you later.
Get out of here.
So McGee in the backfield, wing to the left, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, handoff, crease to the right side, now left, and that man just stutter steps. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Logansport. Man, what a way. I mean, he just puts a foot in the ground and changes direction.
Oh, we had guys waiting on him to
Yeah.
get to them.
Yeah.
You got to wait on that guy. He'll make you look bad.
So after the turnover on downs, 2 plays, 75 yards, and Logansport's in the end zone again. 9:05 showing on the 3rd quarter clock. They lead 34-6 pending a 2-point conversion. As we said earlier, minimal special teams out of this Logansport team, but they currently don't need it.
They score that much.
Going for 2, stacked power formation, going right. straight keeper, and your St. Mary's Tigers will deny the 2-point conversion attempt. Score will stay 34-6. We'll update the ticker and we'll take a break, and we'll be back with the kickoff here in about 30 seconds on 446 Sports.
All right, we're still live.
Are you considering cataract surgery and want to make the right choice for something as precious as your vision? At Wallace Eye Associates, we suggest you simply ask your local eye doctor. After all, more eye doctors across Cenla continue to recommend Wallace Eye Associates, and they have been for decades. When it's time for cataract surgery, there's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Oh, yeah.
He is,
So you really like your son-in-law? You really like your son-in-law? No.
He's a good guy.
Oh, wait, we're alive. Trent,
He does like his son-in-law. If he
on the
listens-
record. Kick is away, brought in at the 30, 35, 40, and brought down there by a couple of Logansport Tigers. We're in that part of the season, Chad, where I got to kind of clarify what Tigers I'm talking about, right?
yes. How do we have so many Tigers in our district when we're
Probably has something to do with LSU.
I guess. Or we live in the jungle or something.
Welcome to the jungle.
Glad to see our center finally short up his snapping because he was going to have to sleep outside.
Yeah, I tell you what,
A few more of those.
First and 10, St. Mary's at their own 42-yard line, 8:58 and counting on the third quarter clock, 34-6 in favor of Logansport. 3 receivers to the right. Norman moves that way, intercepted, pick 6. He gone.
Preston Tilley was the quarterback.
All right. I thought he was going to
Again, we have one-on-one up top, and
Yeah.
we're going down into a flooded area.
Who made that tackle? Braylon? I think he should have made the tackle. He threw the INT. I mean, that's just an ill-advised throw.
That was Preston Tilley actually came in there, too.
Was it?
Yeah, I believe.
So first and 10, Logansport, and they're threatening again. They're in the red zone at the 18-yard line, left hash, going towards the north end zone. Beautiful night, other than the score.
Yeah. With 8:50 to go in the third quarter, Logansport is about to maybe put this thing out of reach on us.
Yep. McGee in the backfield, pistol formation, fakes the handoff, looking deep, has the receiver, almost intercepted by your St. Mary's Tigers, thrown behind the intended receiver.
Oh, yeah. A good throwing ball at the touchdown, but he threw it behind him. That
Number
allowed
2.
Camden Linton to catch up.
Yeah, number 2 was the intended receiver. That's Jordan Michel.
Yeah, he throws that ball in the money. That's an easy signal.
Give credit to Logansport. That's a good call going for a strike to the end zone after the.
Or Daddy wants to match that his son's stats.
2 receivers to the right, short receiver to the left, power formation right, pitch that way, and blown dead. That's going to be probably offsides. And Chad, if our theory's right, the line judge's flag is over to the Logansport side, so it ought to be against them, and it is.
It's been
Back to
consistent.
5. So thank you, Chad Freydew, right? Thank you for
Justin Free.
Justin. One of them Freydews.
No, he's a terrible referee, but he did get that one.
We'll give credit where credit's due.
So we learned last week that when the line judge drops the flag,
The side
whatever
he
the
drops
side
it,
he drops it on, that's who the penalty is.
penalties against that team.
I never knew that.
Second and a long, almost 15 here. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tigers looking like they're going to bring heat. They do, but the
When the left
quarterback
middle wide open.
Reese, and he's going to get in
Nope.
to the 6-yard line. First and goal to go. That'll move the chains.
A lot of arm tackling by the Tigers tonight. It looks like maybe on Monday we need to work on some tackling drills.
Clock is running. 8:25, 34-6 in favor of Logansport, and they're threatening again, Chad.
Yeah, it's surprise old big boy's not in here.
Logansport at the line of scrimmage. McGee in the backfield. Tailback to his right. 3 receivers to the right. And handoff. And
Tigers got it.
St. Mary's has the ball again.
God, we got an
Another
opportunity.
turnover, but man, we just can't make anything happen out of them. It'll be 1st and 10. St. Mary's at their own 5-yard line. At least they denied a score.
I just want us to take a shot, Trent. We got one-on-one at top.
Just got to get something going offensively.
I don't see us marching it down the field running against that defensive line.
You're not going to run against them. Who's in at quarterback?
Braylon, I think, came back. I'm not 100% sure that was Tilly. It looked like Braylon is back in at quarterback. John Paul deep.
Yep. John Paul about 2 yards deep in his own end zone. 2 receivers left, 1 right. And fake handoff to Thibodeau and Norman.
Looked like a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
The 2 receivers up top had no idea what we were running.
I don't think he got to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be a loss of about a yard, almost 2. Going to set a 2nd and 12, and we're going in reverse. 7:40 and counting on a 3rd quarter clock that shows Logansport up 34-6. Good little tailgate tonight, Chad. You know, when we have these home games, it's always nice to visit with the fans. I think they had some fried fish and some other treats.
We're normally setting up the recording, so
Right.
I don't want to get to partake in that one.
Yeah.
Again, confusion up top. Okay, here we go.
Handoff left side. Thibodeau.
Turn it up, Thibodeau.
Priest has some running room. 1 man to beat.
Oh, turn it up, Thibodeau, turn it up.
45. Going to get driven out of bounds. Oh, wow.
No laundry, no laundry.
No laundry, but they call him out of bounds at the 43-yard line. I thought he got about 2 more yards than that, but
I'll take it there.
and looks like we have a running clock, Chad. I mean, he went out of bounds and clock continues to run.
I'm a little surprised at 34-6, but
Yeah, as am I. So 3rd quarter,
are you sure they called him out of bounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I saw that. Well, they'd have to stop it to move the chains at a minimum. So tight formation. Ball on the carpet brought in by Logansport. It was a handoff to Thibodeau, and Thibodeau saying,
I muted it.
and he didn't get it. So
Tigers just shooting yourself in the foot between the penalties tonight. And we've had our chance on turnover. That's 4 turnovers for Logansport tonight, and then we're just not capitalizing on.
it's not a single shot; it's buckshot to the feet that they throwing down. 6:33 clock stop. So maybe I was wrong, but I thought it would stop at least to move the chain.
I thought he was out of bounds. He looked out of bounds, but
So it'll be 1st and 10, Logansport at the St. Mary's 41-yard line. They break the huddle. Kind of a power left formation here, and timeout now taken by the Logansport staff. And with that, I think Dudley had the sponsors on his phone. So.
all right. Well, I'll go to do the trivia game.
Oh,
real quick.
yeah. I think we mentioned this earlier in tonight, huh?
Yes. So St. Mary's currently has 3 players on playing college level for Southern Arkansas. The first person to text me the name of those 3 players to 318-419-5900 will get a $25 gift certificate to T. Johnny's on the River. Again, Southern Arkansas has 3 former St. Mary's players on their team. Text me their names. 318-419-5900, and you will win $25 gift certificate to T. Johnny's on the River. And thanks to T. Johnny's for sponsoring that.
And hey, look, man, good place to go. Wife and I went there a couple of weeks ago on a Thursday for their all-you-can-eat shrimp. Man, that was awesome. And I think you might have a winner already.
Did I say the first person?
I think you did. Not counting family and friends. So, got to be an outsider. 6:33 here. And
I got to have a ruling here, Trent.
handoff tripped up right there by
I gotta have a ruling on the 3rd name there.
Yep, that's a no-go.
That's a no-go.
That's a no-go.
Jeremy Yop, you had 2 out of 3 correct. Still waiting on the correct answer.
6:13 and counting, 34-6 in favor of Logansport with the ball in St. Mary's territory and driving after the fumble. Ball on the right hash. Logansport moving towards north end zone. Two receivers, man in motion here. Handoff, dive, left side with running room, brought down by 3 St. Mary's Tigers. Not before he gains about 7 yards. Going to set up a third and very manageable 2. And I think that's Atlas in there along with
We have a winner.
winner.
Jeremy Yopp, Adam Parker, Drake Griffin, and Damon Lagrange, not Gabriel Lagrange. So, Jeremy Yopp, if you will just get with me Monday, I will get you your gift certificate to T. Johnny's on the River. Thanks for playing.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. St. Mary's altering the offense here. Handoff to number 1, and he dives forward, gets the first down on second effort. St. Mary's had him bottled up. It's going to move the chains. It's going to be 1st and 10. Logansport at the St. Mary's 30-yard line, eating up clock, and
They just got a
towards
host
the
of
end zone.
How many guys they got run the ball? 1, 9,
0.
I mean, they can just keep
Quarterback.
feeding it.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, I mean, don't fix it. And I'd be kind of hesitant to put it in the air, right?
Nah.
3 things happen when you put it in the air. 2 of which are bad. So power formation, high snap, and very good job there. I'm not sure who was playing at the end.
Oh,
But
yeah.
flag comes out. That might be a holding call. Flag comes out from the
I
back.
think that Tucker Johnson.
Holding. No. Holding against Logansport.
No, Tucker Johnson's the one that blew it up. I think he shot the gap and almost took the pitch.
That was awesome. So that'll back them up 10. Maybe we can get a stop here, Chad. We need it more than anything.
I see Coach, we got some tired players. I see young Hardy is into the ball game, giving a spell here. Logansport's got a lot of subs they're plugging in and out, and the St. Mary's Tigers are having to go both ways.
Yep. 1st and 20. Ball at the St. Mary's 40-yard line. 4:24 and counting. Logansport leading 34-6. Handoff, left side, dive. Good job taking out the feet from number 1. Who was that on that tackle? They did a good job.
Peyton, the tackle machine.
Yeah.
Peyton Mitchell.
Good to have him in there. He was injured a little bit part of last year, but doing really good for your St. Mary's Tigers right now. 3:56 and counting. It's going to set up 2nd and 18.
Logansport seems pretty content using a lot of the play clock here, letting it burn up.
Ball in the middle of the field. 1 receiver right, 2 left. Now man in motion, looking to throw. ISO'd and a big catch. Oh, incomplete. Intended receiver number 2, Michel, wound up on French out there.
They've been going at it French all night long, and he had it in time position. He just dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Which I can't blame him. He's worried about giving up the long ball, and he's giving up a lot of real estate.
Yeah, he's trying to keep things in front of him now. So 3rd down, no movement in the ball. Clock should have stopped, and it did. 3:34, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And back to pass, heavy pressure, setting up the screen. Number 2 has it with running room, uses the line judge as a defender. He's going to be short of 1st down territory.
Good call by Logansport there, because we were on a blitz. They ran a little bubble screen there, and that was a good call.
Set up 4th and 5. Logansport hurries to the line of scrimmage. 3:12 and counting, 34-6.
Gonna bust a hard count.
Yeah, they're going to probably bust a hard count here. Look to the sidelines.
Here comes post up top. Post up top. He's gonna throw it in the middle of the field.
Running back number 1 to the left of the quarterback. Ball on the carpet. Gets it, tosses it, and batted down, out of bounds, incomplete pass. And French is probably thinking maybe I should have picked that, but young man, you did the right thing.
He knocked it away. That's all that matters.
So St. Mary's will take over on downs at their own 30-yard line. Will be 1st and 10.
With 2 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, St. Mary's Tigers will be taking over possession. We're going to change it downs. Who we got a quarterback? I think Preston Tilley's in at quarterback now.
But we know he can throw it deep.
I'd like to see us get that one-on-one coverage that we've been begging for all night.
Yep.
He's got it up top.
Wow. So, screen left side, decent block, gain of about 5, almost 6.
Little bubble screen to number 3, Cole Yop there. Have a 7-yard gain.
Yep, 6. 236 and counting. Looks like your St. Mary's Tigers trying to get a little tempo going here.
It's Braylon Hurt, or is he's in the ball game also? Okay, just giving Preston some
I
work.
think that was on the section.
That was Cole Yop.
Three right to the short side, 1 to the left. ISO'd out there, handoff Thibodeau, nothing doing to the left side. 3 Logansport Tigers there to hit him as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Maybe made it back there.
I guess we think
2
we're going to
minutes
run
and
the ball.
counting.
They must be seeing something I don't.
Trips left, single receiver to the right, short side of the field. And Tilley in at quarterback with a running back on his left side. He reverses out, looks to throw, double pumps, has a receiver who catches it at the 40, 45, 49, and bounces out of bounds there.
I thought Brandon was going to get killed on that. I thought he was about to die. That guy missed the T-bone shot he could have took on him. Tilly threw him right into that defender.
Could have got lit up right there for sure. So runs out of bounds, clock stops, minute 30 in the third, 34-6.
I think when Braylon caught it, he was even surprised he didn't get hit.
Right. He was like, where's somebody getting ready to light me up? So Tilly going to come in with his own play, runs it in. We have a little miscommunication.
7 seconds on the play clock. 5.
Going.
Come on, go Tigers.
2 receivers left and right, single stack back. Tilly looks to throw, sets up a little bit of a screen, brought in at the Logansport 49-yard line. Gain of about 3. Going to be 2nd and 7. Ball's going to be on the left hash. Tigers get a little bit of movement. St. Mary's, that is. Minute 13, but big uphill deficit to fight against. St. Mary's breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the wide side, right side of the formation. ISO'd over on the left-hand side. Tilly rolls right, looks, steps up, throws the interception, brought in at the 40 up to midfield and crosses midfield and try to get a number on that young man. But it was pretty much put in his breadbasket, number 54 on the INT. And that's Jalen Perkins, a freshman that just had his highlight film made for him. Tilly threw it right to him.
Well, we rolled into the right, and everybody was flowing over there. I don't understand it, but
so with the turnover, Logansport has it 1st and 10 at the St. Mary's 46-yard line. 47 seconds to go in the third quarter. Logansport with the big lead, 34-6. Man in motion to the right side. He takes the toss, tries to get to the outside, gets tripped up, and then finally walloped from some pursuing defenders from the middle of the defense. Not a bad play there by the defense to string that out. All your help's inside, so prevent them from getting the edge on you. And this will probably bring us to the end of the third quarter.
Peyton Mitchell hit that kid hard enough that his girlfriend's going to change her status on Facebook. It's complicated now.
It is. Ball moves to the right hash, 15 seconds to go, and Logansport going to elect to just let the clock run out with a large lead. And with that, I think Dudley's back with us, and we'll try to thank some second half and third quarter sponsors.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-Ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take this opportunity between quarters here. Thanks some of our sponsors tonight. Wooster Oil Company, Sheffield and Sheffield, Sabine State Bank, Scott Godfrey, Rhodes Realty, Regional Construction, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, M&M Pharmacy, Lavinity, new kind of PBM, Law Office of Howard E. Conde, Family Eye Care, Families Doctors of Natchitoches, Cork and Cruz, Gillette and Johnson, Taylor Townsend Law Firm, and LaCaz Farms. Big shout out to our sponsors. We'll get through the rest of the list as we progress through the third quarter.
No, we had a winner in our trivia, Jeremy Yop. I don't know if you were ever here for that.
Oh,
Took him 2 shots, but he got it. Yep.
big shout out to Jeremy.
All right, Tigers.
Logansport breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left. 1 receiver lined up tight to the line of scrimmage on the right-hand side. He goes in motion, fakes a handoff to him, handoff to the tailback instead, looking for some running room up the middle, brought down by freshman Gannon Sheffield for a 1-yard gain on the play. Bring up 3rd and 9. I don't know if it's mandatory. I say it every time. If it's mandatory to say freshman Shannon Gannon Sheffield.
I don't know, man, but I want his size.
He's a stout young man, definitely physically gifted. See him in the weight room. He is a workout warrior in there.
No doubt.
Logansport quickly breaks the huddle. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Quarterback takes a snap, rolling out to his left-hand side, looking deep, has a man about 15 yards down the field, and he's going to complete that pass on a 3rd and 9. He's going to get about 13 for it.
You guys got a couple little local scores here. Montgomery pulling away from Northwood Lane at 40-20 at the half. Red River Bulldogs holding a slim lead over Mansfield, 14-12. Pineville's having a rough night against Neville, 10-36. West Monroe at 28-28 in the fourth.
Wow, it's a ball game right there. Logansport breaks the huddle. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Tailback to the quarterback's left in the backfield. Snap is back. Handoff up the middle. Number one, Carter looking for some running room. Breaks 3 guys miss, and he's going to take this one to the house. That'll be a 32-yard rushing touchdown for Jacaden Carter, senior running back. Certainly glad that young man is graduating this year.
Yeah, all 3 of us going to show up at the end of the stage to hand him his diploma.
I'm going to give him a graduation present.
Yes.
He made Peyton Mitchell and Chance Rushing slamming each other. They smoked each other trying to tackle him.
Wow.
LaSalle in district action, LaSalle over Lakeview 60-20 in the third quarter. Tioga is losing down to Waspin 17-19. And Peabody and Grant knotted up at 0.
Wow. Denied. 2-point conversion denied.
All right, with 10 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, Logansport up 40-6.
Don't know if anybody's at home out in their backyard enjoying this lovely weather, but if you've seen the Northern Lights again, let us know. I mean, that was a beautiful display last night. They were magical over some parts of Cane River. I saw them over Sibley Lake. Toledo Bend had some pretty pictures. So if you've seen them, let us know, and maybe we'll take a break and go look at that. Might be prettier than the game.
Well, I didn't know that happened last night. You were showing me pictures there at halftime. Definitely be on the lookout tonight. That's an event there,
yeah,
rarity, something you want to be able to catch when it happens. And
our Tigers tonight, though, they just didn't take advantage of the opportunities they had. We had turnovers inside their 20, and we just coming away with nothing.
It's tough. I think Logansport, while they don't look to be as deep as some years past, their offensive and defensive lines really have been able to control the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. They've done a good job over there tonight. So, onside kick attempt by Logansport up 34 points with 10 minutes left to go in the fourth
Look
quarter.
at Hudson Method with a little hands unit there on the recovery.
Was able to pull that one in.
Huh?
No relation.
No, he's my kid right now.
Oh.
He was blocking earlier. He missed that block. That was my mom. That's my wife's kid.
The Tigers taking over. Not bad field position here as they'll take over at the 47-yard line. Their own 47-yard line.
AJ in at quarterback now. No, AJ. Coach
Freshman quarterback,
Okay. Let's go.
AJ Johnson.
Let's go.
So 3 receivers to the left.
Seastrong.
Actually, 4 receivers. Yeah, I said Seastrong. I said Johnson, meant Seastrong. 4 receivers left. AJ rolling out to his left, looking for some running room. Makes a man miss.
What? Whoa. I'll take a. Where's the PI on that, man?
Oh, I had it a clean leg, Trip. I thought he had time.
He got there before the ball did it, though.
That one's going to fall incomplete either way.
I'm
It's
just trying to get anything I can.
10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the ball game. St. Mary's trailing 40-6. Had a tough go of it again tonight. So they break the huddle. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. John Paul Thibodeau lined up to AJ's left-hand side in the backfield. Snap is back. AJ looking down to his left. Has a receiver over the middle. He's going to overthrow him.
Almost INT my number 5 packet, sophomore for Logansport.
Trent, I'm impressed because I'm trying to find him in my binoculars here. I couldn't read the number 5.
I have one good eye on that.
That is going to also fall incomplete. The 3rd and 10 from the 47-yard line. St. Mary's looking to get something going here late in the ball game, see if we can get some more points on the board, close the gap a little bit. As they break the huddle with 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Single receiver in the backfield. Now we have a receiver motioning from the left to the right. And flags. Looks like we might have a false start there on the
My wife's kid.
on St. Mary's. And that's going to back them up 5 yards. Be 3rd and 15 from the 42-yard line.
It's okay, Hudson. The Friedel's still love you, buddy. Mrs. Friedel still beat you up in the class.
That's right. That's right.
Your football future is in question, but
He used to talk about how he loved when the Saints won because that Mr.
Friedel made cookies.
He made cookies.
She was subbing about a week ago, and she kind of had her form.
3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Snap is back. AJ looking to his left-hand side, has heavy pressure there up the middle, and he's going to be dropped. It's like number 52, Treville Townsley, senior defensive tackle, 6'1", 250-pound nose guard there with the pressure, and that's going to bring up 4th down and probably about 25 there, guys. That's a good little ways.
Yeah, the young quarterback wore 250 pounds like a coat right there for a moment, didn't he?
And it always amazes me. Logansport does a good job. Not very deep over there. Numbers aren't huge.
Yeah.
But you look down through this lineup, and we've got 270 pounds.
Oh, my.
Fake punt.
No,
I think it was a
it was just
heavy
a high
pressure.
snap. Yeah, high snap, and then he had to just take it and run it.
That's going to be forced out of bounds. Logansport will take over on the St. Mary's side of the field. It looks like about the 37-yard line. Do have an injury down on the field. We'll take this opportunity to take an injury timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer. and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Take a day off, come home.
Everybody dancing all night long. Everybody dancing all night long. Everybody dancing all night long. Somebody's dancing to my song. I just haven't met you yet. I might have to wait, I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever you are, whenever it's right, you'll come out of nowhere and into my life. And I know that we can be so amazing. And baby,
Time or y'all hunting over something?
Good news, Tiger fans. Dennison Morgan is up on his own power, walking off the field. The way they're holding his arm, I imagine it's the stinger, the old green fuzzies, as we used to call them.
Yep.
Big collision over there on the Logansport sideline there. But glad to see the young man is walking off on his own accord.
Yep. So after the kind of mishandled punt attempt and push out of bounds, Logansport has it threatening again in St. Mary's territory at the St. Mary's 35-yard line.
Two receivers stacked on top of each other, the right-hand side. Hand off to number 9 in the backfield, looking for some running room up the middle. Tripped up over his own lineman, it looks like, but lineman was stood up at the line of scrimmage, I think, by Peyton Mitchell there from his defensive end spot. So not sure if we got a hand on the tailback or not, but certainly caused by the defensive front there by the Tigers.
Well, I'll tell you, they've done a good job, but they've contained Atlas tonight. It's been on a tear, and I just really haven't been able to call his name tonight.
Good call, Chad. He really has been. He's been a force to be reckoned with.
So snap is back, hand off to tailback, looking for some running room in the middle.
And
Now that you say that,
maybe I should have said it in the first quarter.
he comes slinging in there. I mean,
He's like, I'll show that jerk.
he came from his left defensive end position, made a tackle on a play going off to the left side.
And I do think that has a lot to do with tonight. They have run away from him. They have run towards the other side a lot more than they have come at his side.
So Logansport breaks the huddle, two receivers to the right, a wing and a receiver to the left-hand side. Snap is back. Quarterback looking deep, has an out route. And that's going to be good for a 14-yard, maybe 15-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, give credit. I mean, that's a good pass over the up defender and below the deep
the
defender.
Safety.
Found
a little hole in the defense there, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. With Dennison Morgan out of the game, I see Hayden Nelson moving down to that defensive end spot that he was manning previously. Logansport breaks the huddle. Two receivers to the right wing and a receiver to the left. Running back to the quarterback's left in the backfield. Snaps back, hand off to him. He's looking over the middle for some running room. Powers forward for about 4 yards on the play. Brought down by a host of St. Mary's defenders.
By number 20. Who's 20, Doug?
Atlas.
20.
Atlas Pickney. He's
Atlas
Victor.
Pickney.
I said Atlas. Victor.
Yeah,
excuse me.
Well, not sure all teams going to look like this this year or our baseball team, but when we head up to Logansport, I want to put some points up on the board. You hear what I'm saying? You hear me?
Logansport breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the right. Single receiver in the wing to the left. Handoff there up the middle, looking for some running room. Tripped up around the 12-yard line.
Right, Mitchell with a great tackle there, just tucking his legs out.
Bring it up.
Yeah.
That's
Really is, and been proud and impressed as he stepped up as a senior. His leadership, both on the practice field, in the locker room, and you can see it on display during the games as well.
He has really been everything you hope a senior will be for.
Yep. 3rd and 2 from the 12-yard line. Logansport with a heavy set, 3 wide receivers tight to the formation on the left-hand side. Been running Wildcat out of this formation all night.
Brought down from behind by
Victor raining down.
Yep. 21.
21 is AJ Lattimer.
Oh, for Logansport. Joseph Powell, senior wide receiver.
In there on the Wildcat. Wild Tiger, I guess.
So that'll bring up a 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the ball game. St. Mary's trailing 40-6 with Logansport threatening again as they're now 1st and goal inside the 10. 2 receivers to the right. One's in motion. Jet sweep to him, and we're going to have a missed tackle about 5 yards in the backfield.
Hayden Nelson had him wrapped up.
Number 4, Nelson had him hit dead to rights.
For a loss of what, 5?
Yeah, lost at least 5. Looks like he's going to get 5 on the play. Being 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Clock continues to run. 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the game clock. Got a score update on that West Monroe game. It looks like they just took the lead 35-31
I was trying to see
in the
if it was
4th
over.
quarter.
Yeah, it's still in the 4th, yeah.
Logansport with 2 receivers to the right, receiver in the wing to the left-hand side. Snap is back, handoff to number 1. He found some running room up the middle. He's going to roll into the end zone, the 4-yard touchdown run.
Literally rolling to the end zone.
Tripped up right at the goal line, and he's going to fall forward for 6. As Logansport's able to take advantage of good field position, the short field, after the high snap on the punt. And they're going to put another touchdown on the board. Hadn't seen them attempt an extra point, so they'll be going for 2 again here.
Most definitely.
I don't know if Logansport's ever attempted it.
No need, huh? Same.
Haynesville over Jonesboro Hodge, 27-0. Neville putting it all over Pineville. Ooh, good lick there.
Yeah, had some initial pressure there up the middle. I believe it was I think it was Gannon Sheffield initially. Quarterback able to break through from that tackle and break free from that tackle, and met by a host of Tiger defenders. Got a good little lick there at about the 3-yard line. 2-point conversion attempt's going to be no good. Score is 40-6. Logansport over St. Mary's with 5 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Rough night for our Tigers. But, on the bright side, guys, we all knew that going in our first 6 ball games were just murderers row.
Yep.
Honestly, we came out better than I thought we were out of it. There was a strong chance we could have been 0-6 right now. I hate to use the word weaker, but the easier part of our schedule is all in front of us now. So hopefully we'll knock out a few W's here next couple of weeks and come out and watch the Tigers and support them. They have, even in the games that they've been down like this, they keep fighting. They don't have any give up in them.
Sure don't.
Too much east and west running to it. The young man is carrying the ball.
Ooh, got clocked.
Looks like the
Number 5.
No, I don't think that was
I think that was Shallangandy, maybe. Maybe. I saw him get up, but not 100% on that.
I thought it was Cole Yop.
On the return?
Yes.
May have been.
Did we keep the ball?
We did keep the ball. Be
Okay.
1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Clock's running here, 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Looks like we'll have a running clock for the remainder of the game. Freshman A.J. Seastrunk is in at quarterback still. Looking to get the young freshman some reps.
Logansport still has their starters in, guys? Call a timeout there, maybe.
Yep.
We've got a lot of subs in and out, and maybe hopefully Logansport's going to match us there.
Timeout on the field. We'll take a 30-second commercial break and be back shortly.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
First. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Going to go ahead and thank some of our faithful sponsors. They include Worcester Oil Company, Sheffield and Sheffield, Sabine State Bank, Scott Godfrey DDS, Rose Realty and Development, Regional Construction LLC, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, M&M Pharmacy, Lavinity Law Office of Howard E. Conde, Family Eye Care, Family Doctors of Natchitoches, Corcoran, Cruz, Gillette, and Johnson. Might need a little life insurance after this game. T. Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Lacaz Farms, Campbell Monument Company, Trimax Industries LLC, and we'll get to some more as we bring you back to live action.
After this play, I got a challenge for some of our listeners and sponsors.
All right. Snap is back. Handoff to, looks like maybe Jacob Thibodeau.
Little tip.
Little tip out on the carry. He's going to get 4 yards on the first down carry, bring up 2nd and 6.
I'd like to see us make some of our sponsors get together. Let's make some local commercials for our
Now you talk.
That's something we're looking for.
We can easily do it here if somebody's going to work with us.
We have the ability to do some commercials and video here, and we've been playing and utilizing those that the 446 has graciously provided to us. But we absolutely have the ability to do some commercials for our sponsors.
We're not going to charge you because it's probably not going to be good. But it's something to play with and get your advertising out there.
St. Mary's huddles up. Trimax Industries, Natchitoches Events, TXULF Holdings, Poche Performance, Natty Southern Nutrition, Exchange Bank, NFA, Tigers on the line of scrimmage.
So 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left, empty backfield. Now we have Jacob Thibodeau in motion, 4 now set up to the right-hand side. Snap is back. Jay rolling out to his right. As a receiver is going to complete the pass for what looks like a first down.
Little Lucky.
Yes, sir.
Carter Hogue.
Nice. NFA, City Bank and Trust, Manpower Temporary Agency, Guidro's Physical Therapy Wellness, Phase Daycare, Cross Financial Group, Barnum Internal Medicine, Double D Holland LLC, Trace Reliability, Posey Sports Center, and are we back on the line of scrimmage?
Yep. They're breaking now here. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Jacob Thibodeau lined up in the backfield. So wing there set to the left-hand side. 1st and 10 from the Tigers at the 49-yard line. Snap is back. AJ rolling out to his left. Has a receiver out in the flats, and that's going to fall incomplete.
Thankfully.
Nearly intercepted.
I don't know why our quarterbacks keep throwing that out pattern over. That's got pick 6 written all over it.
Yep. Trace Reliability, Posey Sports Center, Mobile's Corner Pharmacy, Church Street Inn, Cornerstone Pediatrics, Cedars Towing Service, Lot Oil, BOM, Louisiana Crawfish Company, and Allstate Elliott Guidro.
Shout out and thank you to all of our sponsors and your support. Tigers facing 2nd and 10, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield. Snap is back. AJ is going to keep it. Found some running room around the right-hand side. He's going to get
first down.
Looks like not. They're going to give him 10 yards on the play. It'll be a first down. Nice 10-yard carry by AJ. Minute and 35 seconds left to go on the clock.
Again, I'd like to thank our unsung heroes tonight, our trainers. Molly Smith Camille Armstrong, Kennedy Griffin, and future trainer in training, Lacey Boyd.
What if they have something for vocal cords treatment?
Oh, they got something for it.
Vocal cord injuries. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Tigers break the huddle. Two receivers stacked on each side of the formation. Jacob Thibodeau in the backfield next to AJ's left-hand side. 1st and 10 from the Logansport 41-yard line. Snap is back. AJ looking left, now looking right.
Going deep.
There's one deep. Overthrows the receiver. Has a defender there sitting about the 12-yard line. That's going to fall incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10. We're giving some shout-outs. I know we'll give a big thank you to some of the young men that play junior high football and help with the video during the game. They're very dedicated here for every game, whether it's at home or on the road. I've got Zach Fritch down there and Heath Methvin, Holt Cedars. Who else do we usually have? Crosswick has, JP Morgan.
and they're very, it's a responsibility what they're doing down there.
Yep.
I'm kind of proud of them. They have stepped up to the plate and they know how serious it is for a coach.
They do a great job with a big responsibility, like you said. 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. Clock's running here. 36 seconds left to go in the ball game. Empty set in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Snap is back. AJ looking for some running room to the right-hand side. He's going to run into 3 defenders there. He's going to be dropped for no gain right at the line of scrimmage, and that's probably going to be the last play of the game, guys.
I'd like to thank 446 Sports for their continued support and helping us bring out this broadcast. And look, guys, come out next week is homecoming. Homecoming. Go buy your toilet paper today because Walmart will probably be running low by the end of the week.
Absolutely.
No, we actually had someone in our neighborhood put on the neighborhood group me during Actor Central's homecoming week. If anyone had extra toilet paper in their trees, to save them because we could reuse it this week. So I had some thrifty parents out there.
Yep. I'll forewarn you, caution when you enter the Methvin.
The Methvin house.
Combat zone.
Yeah.
It is armed with a Claymore mine.
Not just hey. You might want to go plural.
Be careful where you step. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this will wrap it up on this game here. As the Tigers drop one 46-6 against Logansport. Logansport probably in the driver's seat for district on the season, but St. Mary's looking to get back into it next week against Montgomery and homecoming. See if we can get back on track and finish the season out strong.
No doubt about it.
So certainly wanted to give a thank you, big shout out to all of our sponsors. Thank you to 446 Sports for your support. That'll wrap it up for tonight. Trent Furdell and Chad Methvin. We'll see you next week.
All right.
What are these alcohol sponsors? Do we have